Hi, Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. This is day 2 of setting up the new bow. So I did a review yesterday of this bow setup, and one of the things I found was the bow was a little bit light. So I want to make the bow the same sort of weight as my other bow. Now the problem with that was the Scatty stabilizers have a fixed thread at the end which sticks out about yay big, which is just enough for 4 ounces of tungsten, right? So that being stainless steel and that being a tungsten. So this is what comes with the Scatties. It's a bit of rubber and weight at the end. Now I need more weight than that. Now the problem with adding more weight on the end here is it flops around too much, especially at the front. So I was like, what do I do? So I grabbed some stainless, I put a little grub screw in the end, and that's tungsten. So here, this is the end. This is 4 ounces of stainless and 4 ounces of tungsten. So I've got 8 ounces at the front, 8 ounces at the back, basically. So 4 ounces, so 16, because it's both sides. Now, I've got no compensators, no rubbers in here. So theoretically, I should feel more vibration with the bow when shot, because these do take out lots of vibration, but I'm interested to see in what the vibration will be like, whether I'm more stable when I shoot, and just how the bow performs, whether I feel as much vibration with the stabilizers. So when I first fitted the Scatty stabilizers, I thought they were a little bit better than the Fornix 14s that I've been shooting from Phoenix. So now there's a lot of good stabilizers on the market. So don't get stuck in the notion that I did when choosing a stabilizer, going, well, I shoot a Fivix, but I'll shoot a Fivix stabilizer. I really like the Fornix stabilizers. I really like the Scatty stabilizers. But there's a whole bunch on the market. Dead Center, Doinker, Excel, Shrewd. There's a whole lot of stabilizers on the market. So it's just, there are so many stabilizers on the market, it kind of does your head in. So just bear that in mind. So we're going to shoot some arrows. This is the first time me shooting. So see how it goes. Okay, first thing, the bow is a lot more stable with the extra weight on. I can feel and hear more vibration. So the bow is now a little bit twangy, where before with the dampeners on, it was completely dead. So on the first shot, the plunger button came loose. Stabilizers are still tight, so second shot. And you can see the vibration, the limbs are still vibrating afterwards. It doesn't normally happen when I have those dampeners on. It's quite significant, the difference. But the aiming is a lot more stable, so I'm aiming a lot more stable. So that feels better. I'm happy with everything else. I need the rubbers. So there's no question I need rubbers on here. So with this situation, I'm probably going to have to go like 4 ounces because I can't put tungsten because the thread is just big enough to cover this. So then I don't have space to put another thread in. So I'm probably going to have to go 4 ounces of stainless, then the rubber, then tungsten. Or just put this back on, right? Because it's about the same sort of weight. Or put a V-box down the front like I've done on the other sort of bow setup. I don't know if you can hear the difference. It's twangy now. Feels like a completely different bow. And you can hear something like this stabilizer came loose. The left weight came loose. So what's happening, all the vibrations running down the stabilizer and it's bouncing back. When you fit the rubbers, that vibration all just disappears. So, now when it comes to rubbers, Vivix have got a few different types of rubbers, compensators. There are a whole bunch on the market. Doinker, 101 companies make them. I could say Shrewd makes some. I don't think they do. Doinker's the main company. Vivix have got a whole heap. I'm going to say Win and Win have got some. Axel's got some really expensive ones. Like these are probably, let's say, $20 each. But they come with the stabilizer, so I'm just going to fit them back on and get this sort of going. So I think I'll do another, I think after we'll shoot this arrow, then I'll go and add the compensators back on and see how it feels. I do like the fact of the no compensator on the front because it feels more stable to put the bow down. When you've got a compensator on the front of the bow, it kind of bends and twists when you put the bow down. So left came loose again. Left and right both came loose. Plunger came loose. So almost on every shot the bow is sort of vibrating loose. Let's shoot one more. We'll go and see the group and then I'll put the compensators on and shoot some more arrows. Alright, let's go down and take a look. Okay, so up here at the target, the arrows are slightly to the left. I've got a spray left and I've got basically one a couple high. So, look, it's probably about the same as what I shot last night, in all fairness, but it doesn't feel as good. So let's put the compensators on. Now, the vibration should not be affecting the shooting. All it's affecting is me and the feel of the shot. So let's put the compensators on and see how this feels. Okay, so I've added the compensators back on. So that's the original weights. So basically put 4 ounces on there, 4 ounces on there, and 4 ounces on the front. Now to do that you'll need to buy a little thread, 1/4 inch. Mine's probably a little bit short. I got the 3/8 size. I probably need like 3/4 size. But that's okay to get started. So what I'm interested in here is how the bow feels and whether the bow vibrates or not, and just how it feels. Because with the original setup, the bow felt amazing. The last setup, I just felt a bit of vibration. And that feels good again. Like very, very happy. Yeah, you just don't hear the vibration. Feels really good. I'm going to say it probably felt better before than now. But now my sights aren't moving around like they were before, so it feels more stable. Yeah, it feels good. Now, that sort of brings me to the question, where originally when I compared the Sketty stabilizers, I compared them to the Fornix stabilizers, the Fornix I had more weight on. So now I'm like, was the difference I felt just because my stabilizers had more weight and they were sort of set up like this. But like this feels good, like I'm happy with it. The stabilizers look good. The bow feels so much better when you have no vibration. And it could be all in my head, but just the overall shot sequence just feels a lot nicer. When you have the vibration and a bow vibrating when you shoot, you're paying attention on the vibration and not on form. So last time I shot, I was like, oh, this is coming loose. I've got to tighten up this. What's the noise? Instead of focusing on my form and my shooting. So now I'm not really thinking, is the plunger coming loose? And yes, the plunger is coming loose. Now the biter plungers come with a little spanner, which I should use to tighten up. I've just tightened it with my fingers. But a lot less is coming loose with these on. Now you can also get limb dampeners for the limbs from Limb Saver. Look, they're really good. I've tried those before. I don't have them on any of my bows. I haven't been shooting them recently, but they are really good. And don't ask me why I haven't put them on. Probably because I haven't been paying much attention to it. Yeah, I feel the sight picture is a lot better. Like yesterday it was bouncing around, now it feels dead stable while I'm aiming, and that's just the extra weight. Let's shoot one more and then we'll go and see how they are. I'm going to say they're grouping really good from what I can see here. The shadow looks all in the middle. They look like they're all in the 10. And that just may be me wishful thinking. Okay, let's go and take it. Okay, so that end, much better. Like really good. Very happy with that shooting. Now, yesterday when I shot this bow, I don't know how many ends I shot with the review. Maybe I shot a couple. My shoulder was hurting a little bit and I took a break. And then I went and shot my normal, slightly lighter bow and it was okay. Today, 2 ends, no pain. Like I could probably shoot a 3rd end and I probably will, and that will be it, even if I have no pain. So even if I have no pain, it's break, I've shot 3, then the next day I'll try and shoot 4 without pain. So build it up slowly. Then I'll go back to my normal poundage and I'll shoot a couple of rounds. When I say rounds, I'll shoot a couple of indoor rounds with my normal bow, just trying to build up. That's the purpose. But really happy with that group. So when I'm changing, like my other groups weren't that good, I've got the black bow, which I know I'm happy with. So when I'm changing this stuff, this is why I'm doing this. It's like, get happy with this bow. And once I'm happy with this bow, then the black bow can become like a reserve bow, or I can actually go up again on poundage with the black bow. But this is all looking good. The arrows are coming out sweet. So I'm feeling pretty good with that. I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. Thanks for watching.